It's now time for the Morning Line Sports Show with Bandstand Hal, Seminar Skip, and Chappie. It starts right after this.
The following is a paid program. Opinions expressed are those of the program sponsors and not necessarily the views of AM 830, its owners, or management.
Why have top trainers including Bob Baffert and Neil Drysdale sent their horses to Barton Thoroughbreds in Santa Ynez? Whether it's for injury recovery or merely to reduce the stress of racing and stall confinement that a thoroughbred undergoes at the track, top trainers know Barton Thoroughbreds offers numerous benefits to maintain and improve the health of any horse, including sunshine, fresh air, great weather, ocean breezes, a European thoroughbred exerciser and walker, and nearly 200 acres of grass padlocks. They also offer experienced personnel, veterinarian support, stud breeding services to numerous Grade 1 winning stallions, and competitive pricing. Located in the heart of wine country, Barton Thoroughbreds offers the rehabilitation your horse deserves in a safe environment that you can trust. Call Barton Thoroughbreds for more information. 805-693-1777. That's 805-693-1777.
Hey, what's going on? Mikey here, and I'm going to tell you about an offer from my good friends at ExpressBet. Let's be honest, we know you love playing the races, but you can't always make it to the track. Sometimes life just gets in the way of a good bet. Well, what if I told you about a place where you never miss a bet and you start with house money? You'd say I'm crazy, right? Well, not at ExpressBet. Your first $100 are on them. That's right. Sign up with expressbet.com using promo code XBRadio, bet $100, and they'll deposit $100 back into your account the very next day. Hey, plus you could get an extra $25 if you use Express Fund Direct Deposit. You see what I mean? House money for betting the races. It's that easy. Check it out at expressbet.com to learn more. And don't forget to sign up with promo code XBRadio. You're gonna love it. And that's a Mikey guarantee. Must be 18 years or older and 21 years old in certain states to open an account with ExpressBet and reside in a state where such activity is legal. Void where prohibited. National Gambling Support Line 800-522-4700.
The track is back for the Fall Racing Festival, and Sundays will be cooler than ever because every Sunday is free and fun at Del Mar. Diamond Club members get free admission, free seat, and free program. To add to the fun, we'll be serving $5 Cardiff Crack Tri-Tip sliders and $5 Coors Light 16-ounce pints. Don't miss free and fun Sundays every Sunday at Del Mar. First post is 12:30 p.m., presented by Coors Light, world's most refreshing beer.
This is Bruno DiGiulio at Racing with Bruno. We don't just like to play the races, it's what we do. The right information is what makes horse players successful long term. Racing with Bruno is the one and only true national workout report. And thanks to Chappie on the Morning Line Sports Show, we're able to give you 20% off at racingwithbruno.com for any item on the menu, so you can take advantage of our exclusive information. Just use the coupon code Chappie, CHAPPY, to check out. See for yourself why winning horse players go to racingwithbruno.com.
Hello, early birds. It's now time for the Morning Line Sports Show with Chappie, Seminar Skip, and Bandstand Hal. Without question, the best show that concentrates on horse racing and sports. And Hal's hair. Of course, it doesn't hurt that it's the only show that concentrates on horse racing and sports. And that crazy hair. And now, Railbirds, here's your hosts, Jeff Chappie Chapman, Seminar Skip, and Bandstand Hal.
And welcome to the Del Mar opening weekend edition of the Morning Line Sports Show. I'm here with Seminar Skip. Seminar, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Some better than others.
Yes, yeah. A little tough day after
yesterday was
terrible...
opening day, and let's just say that some of us had a worse day than others.
Yes. That was a tough DQ.
It was a stinging, ringing. Lordy. Never mind. Anyways, so I'm going to pick it up as the day goes on. That's nothing else we can do, right?
Nothing else we could do. We're coming off a great Breeders' Cup weekend. A lot of great racing. Just great. And now Del Mar started, so we start all over again.
Yep, Del Mar started, and I gotta this is my 30-second vent, and that's it.
Okay,
so I'm
over it.
I'm done with it. I just
I'm falling asleep.
I slept about 2 hours last night.
Bandstand Hal, how are you doing over there?
Hey, Heavy Duty Hal, what's going on, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic.
Now, are you Heavy Duty Hal or are you Bandstand
I got
Hal?
a lot of aliases.
He does. He does.
I just want to tell everybody I made it down here without one incident of road rage. I did not have any road rage.
I was very proud of him. He did really
Car
good.
wasn't up on two wheels, nothing.
Listen, real quick before we have anybody on, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers out to everybody in the tragedy that went on in Thousand Oaks.
Yes.
And also with the fires. People we know. ZZ Howell lives there. You had some friends involved.
My cousin lost two of his good buddies in the bar. They were both bouncers, and unfortunately, were two of the 13, actually 11, and then the cop, and then the guy that did it. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Unfortunately, it's far too often these days.
Yep. And then the fires are just amazing. Just the. So we were looking at some of the pictures before this, and it doesn't even look real. It looks like a painting or so. Malibu is just under siege. It's amazing. So
thoughts and prayers are with all of them.
Yeah,
everybody.
So puts into perspective some of my complaining about a bad beat yesterday. So, anyways, we move on. So, Heavy Duty. How did we do last week?
Okay, let's start off with Skip. Let's see. He had race 10. He gave out number 8, Cruel Intentions. He did give in a box with that, but the 7-horse did not fire. And Breeders' Cup, Skip came in race 8, number 7, Expert Eye. Paid a nice $13.80. A lot of people told me to play
that was the longest shot of the whole 2 days, I think.
Yes, it was. And my pick 5 ticket singled that, and I had a couple all spots, and I got chalk all around it. It was terrible.
Right, and we come down to Chappie. He's 8 wins in a row, not 9. No, 9 will be this week. I went back and double checked it. He gave out the Chargers +1. And they won 25-17. Now, I did give out a 3-teamer, but that was earlier in the week. I'm sorry, you have to get that on my private line. Okay.
And what, you go 0-3?
No, I went 3-0.
He did. He went 3-0.
And Tyler, he beat you, Chappie. He took Enable versus the field. And then he came back with McKenzie, and you had Catholic Boy, and he beat you by a neck on that. I think it was 12th and 13th place.
I did not have Catholic Boy. I had McKenzie. He had McKenzie.
Oh, okay.
I told him no shot on Catholic Boy.
Oh, is that what it was?
And then I went with McKenzie, and we played the beer game. So
okay.
get your facts straight.
Didn't sound like that on the radio.
No, that's 100% the truth.
Okay.
So anyways, speaking of the big weekend, we have Executive Vice President, Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Craig Dato joining us now. Craig, what's going on, buddy?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning.
Pretty good. Looked like some picturesque weather out there yesterday for opening day. How was the turnout yesterday?
It was good. The fall meet is not the summer meet, obviously, but everything went well. We had great handle, and we're off to a good start.
Much more, like you said, laid-back atmosphere. Are we talking, is it 12:30 post all meet long? Is that the protocol?
It is, except for Thanksgiving Day when we go to 11, but 12:30 every other day.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the contest today.
So the contest, we have a great contest today. $4,500 buy-in, $3,000 live bankroll. We don't take anything out. It's a great contest. We got a lot of players in for this one. We even got the Breeders' Cup champ from Kentucky flew in out of nowhere to take part in this contest. So we're excited to see that. These are great contests, and I tell you what, Chappie, they really add to the handle during the day. I mean, we'll get $300,000-$400,000 in on-track handle because of this contest over the next 2 days. So it's really great.
No question, and you will see me. I'm heading straight down from the show, up in the usual spot with all the regulars. So we will be there. I know all the contest boys are coming down. Meet me down there.
All right. We got a great card today. This is a really good card for the contest. And, of course, we've got a pick 6 carryover for the contest players. You can't bet that in the contest, but those guys like to get involved when there's a carryover, I know. So the timing is good.
Dato, question here. Now, the guys coming from Kentucky for the contest, if they win, do they get the ship and win bonus too, or no?
10% bonus on all purse winnings. Absolutely no. Good question, though.
Now, Craig, do you have anything going with the Great Friends through this meet as well, or how does that work? I know you kind of do it for the big meet. Do you hold on to any of those, or do you start something new for the small meet, or tell us anything going on?
We've got a few left. We always sell everything off by the end of the year and start over in the spring. So we've got 2 horses left. We actually have one in today. In the second race, a horse by the name of Atrevida. So she's 4-1. She's got a shot in a very wide open race.
Okay, so speaking of that, maybe that'll be it. Do you have a play for anybody today? Would that be the horse? You got something? Did you look at the card? You're a good. People don't realize that, or not everybody, but you're a hell of a handicapper. So we're not going to let you off the hook.
Well, I try. You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, I haven't even looked yet. I haven't even got into work yet. I did a little bit of handicapping last night, but I don't have anything I want to give out because I don't have a lot of conviction right now. So I don't. But if you give me a couple hours, I will. How's that?
All right, you can text us and we'll tweet it out. So just one last thing. Just give us a little. What else is going on throughout the meet? Closing day is what, December? Second. Okay.
Yeah. We've got a good event pretty much every Saturday. Today is our reggae festival with a band called Pepper playing tonight. Next Saturday we have our Wine Fest, which is a very popular day. And then we have Country Day on the 24th with Easton Corbin. And then finally on closing Saturday, December 1st, we have our Beer Fest. So we've got something going on every week. And this is only a 16-day meet, so it goes quick. And before you know it, it'll be over.
Okay, well, you know what? We encourage everybody to get out there, and thanks for coming on, Craig. This, like he said, this is a little bit more of the boutique meet. This is for the players. It's a little more laid back, but it's great to get down there. 12:30 start, and we will look forward to seeing you this afternoon, my friend, for a great contest.
All right, guys, we'll see you down here.
Okay,
take care,
Craig Dato there, and should be a good day, good meet.
Del Mar is always good.
Yeah,
Del Mar is it's so much fun down there.
Yeah,
different time right now, much more laid back, but Del Mar is always fun. Great restaurants and beautiful scenery.
No question.
And great racing.
Yeah, we can't seem to locate Maggie right now, so Bandstand, a.k.a. Heavy Duty Hal, tell us a little bit about. Go ahead.
Do you want to do the reading?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Del Mar Fall Racing Festival opens this Friday with world-class racing coast to coast this weekend from California to Kentucky to New York. Bet from home with NYRA Bets. New members can sign up with promo code CHAPPY, CHAPPY, and earn a $200 new member bonus. Due to popular demand, NYRA Bets is now available in Pennsylvania as well. Sign up today at NYRABets.com or the NYRA Bets app.
Very well done. Now, seminar, we've got a few minutes since we can't find Maggie. Let's go back and talk a little bit about the Breeders' Cup, some of the highlights, some of the things that happened. I know you've got some stats, some of your thoughts on what happened through Breeders' Cup weekend.
Right.
Fire away.
Well, let's start off with Gary Hartunian. Such a great guy, great for racing in his Rockingham ranch. 2 wins by Stormy Liberal and Roy H. They won both races back-to-back. It's never been done. Congratulations to him. That was awesome.
We'll try to get him on.
Definitely.
We'll try to see what happens moving forward with those 2 horses.
Right. The Breeders' Cup Sprint and then the Turf Sprint. Both of them won 2 years in a row. Amazing.
And Stormy Liberal is one of those horses it doesn't matter if it's a nose, an inch, or whatever. He just wants to beat you, period.
He knows where that wire is.
And Roy H. looks like he's getting better. I mean, the jock was looking around. Who was Lopez was on him?
Yes. One of the most impressive winners of the weekend. That one, and I thought the Chad Brown newspaper of record was also very impressive.
Incredible performance there. And, that horse was just absolutely amazing. The sky is the limit.
I think so.
And Roy H. was looking around like at the turn, like, who's coming to me? I can win by 8 if I want push button time.
Right.
So.
And then I want to give a shout-out to Michael McCarthy winning his first Breeders' Cup race with City of Light. That could be the first one of many. He's a great trainer and does a great job.
Hal,
Yes.
heavy duty. What were your thoughts on the Breeders' Cup?
Well, there was a lot of favorites, but unfortunately, I still wasn't able to take advantage of that and win for some reason. I don't know what I did. I had Storm and Liberal. I gave that out on my tweet, on Thursday, and for some reason I didn't win.
I didn't seem to get that tweet. Did you really get that?
It must
out?
have been under heavy duty. You weren't following me at that time.
I do want to give Bandstand Hal some credit. He could have been the best day of his life on Sunday. He had a very good day. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I did hit that 20-cent
Congratulations.
rainbow, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He hit the pick 6. He hit the pick 4. He was on fire. I haven't seen him cheer so hard in a long time.
Well, you can't spell chalk without Hal.
You
so
cannot.
That was right up his alley.
When it paid $600, he was all over it.
Yes,
do I have time for my shout-outs real quick? We don't have anybody on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I want to just start with my good friend, Peter Dales. I want to let everybody know he's moved his show from 5 p.m. Sundays to 12 noon on Sundays. And a big shout-out to Tie-Dye, Teddy Toenail, Jerry Night Shift Anderson, Bobby, I Could Do This All Day Trotter, and Mike, I Can't See My Shoes Joyce.
Wow. Wow.
Well, Mike tweeted out that he weighs 231.
I saw him, I
right?
used to work with Mike. I know Mike very well, yeah.
So
he needs some kind of,
he said, no more
to
Twinkies.
get on some kind of program real quick. Yeah. Not that I'm in the best of shape in the world, but wow.
He put it out
Joycey,
there.
Come on. Let's get with it here. What was Teddy Toenails? Is that one of the guys?
Tie-Dye. No, it's Tie-Dye Teddy Toenails.
Wow.
He wears tie-dye shirts all the time.
Yeah.
Love the name.
By the way, those of you on Facebook Live,
I broke the other one.
We once again, Hal is missing one of his arms of his glasses.
My head's too big. What can I do?
We know it's not because of brains.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skip.
He's got rocks up there.
Thank you, Skip.
You got any shout-outs over there, Skip? We got a little less than 2 minutes.
Just no shout-outs, really. Just my condolences for everybody up there. It's just a real sad time. I don't want to bring the show down again, but very depressing with all that's going on, and I just hope everybody is going to be safe and okay, and wish everybody the best, and our thoughts and prayers are with them.
Yeah, our shout-outs are to, like you said, everybody out there is going through a tough time, and ZZ, she's one of our loyal listeners.
Hey, she just came on. She says, a quick hello. My power is out, and I just have a little juice left on my tablet, but she's still watching the show.
ZZ, you're the best, and our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
If there's anything we can do, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
So.
Absolutely. And, I was thinking about donating clothes and whatever, so anybody that has any opinions or where I could do that, maybe we could get a
What's
little...
the email? Give them
we can
the
go
email.
To TMLAM830.com, or you can also leave us a little message on our Facebook at TMLAM830.
Or even tweet us out anything.
Anything
we
can
tweet.
do to help.
We're same thing, TMLAM830.
Yeah, or Heavy Duty Hal, which is his new...
That's under construction
That's
right
one
now.
of his handles.
It's been hacked.
HDH, as we now like to call him.
Oh, my gosh.
I think he's moved on from Bandstand, so...
his head's getting too big.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, just stay away from my Twitter.
I like the visor today, Hal.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're not allowed to wear a visor, by the way,
that's
if
why
you're
I
a
wear
man,
it.
unless you're a golfer or John Gruden. That's it. So
Well, I don't want to be John Gruden, that's for sure.
I will be burning that after the show, getting rid of that. On that note, we're going to take a quick break here. You're listening to the Morning Line Sports Show on AM 830, KLAA, home of the Fighting Irish.
Go ND.
Twice. You can see it in my eyes. I'm all cried out with nothing to say. You're everything I wanted to be. If you could only see your heart belongs to me. I love you so much. I'm yearning for your touch. Come and set
Ducks Radio AM 830 KLAA.
The track is back for the Fall Racing Festival, and Sundays will be cooler than ever because every Sunday is free and fun at Del Mar. Diamond Club members get free admission, free seat, and free program. To add to the fun, we'll be serving $5 Cardiff Crack Tri-Tip sliders and $5 Coors Light 16-ounce pints. Don't miss free and fun Sundays every Sunday at Del Mar. First post is 12:30 p.m., presented by Coors Light, world's most refreshing beer.
Hey, what's going on? Mikey here, and I'm going to tell you about an offer from my good friends at ExpressBet. Let's be honest, we know you love playing the races, but you can't always make it to the track. Sometimes life just gets in the way of a good bet. Well, what if I told you about a place where you never miss a bet and you start with house money? You'd say I'm crazy, right? Well, not at ExpressBet. Your first $100 are on them. That's right. Sign up with ExpressBet.com using promo code XBRadio, bet $100, and they'll deposit $100 back into your account the very next day. Hey, plus you could get an extra $25 if you use Express Fund Direct Deposit. You see what I mean? House money for betting the races. It's that easy. Check it out at expressbet.com to learn more. And don't forget to sign up with promo code XBRadio. You're gonna love it. And that's a Mikey guarantee. Must be 18 years or older and 21 years old in certain states to open an account with ExpressBet and reside in a state where such activity is legal. Void where prohibited. National Gambling Support Line 800-522-4700.
From the tropical rainforests of Hawaii's Big Island, nature has given us Uncle Chemo's Kona Coffee. Derived from a naturally occurring coffee bean that is only found in this precise altitude and climatic setting, Uncle Chemo's Kona Coffee ensures a perfect start to your day or any cherished moment from sunup to sundown. Every treasured coffee bean is the byproduct of nearly 4 years of nurturing on the 57-acre family farm, and unlike many other coffee beans from the Big Island, Uncle Chemo's is estate grade and hand-roasted. This means all beans are grown, picked, roasted, and packaged on the farm to ensure the beans are the most balanced and as rich in flavor as possible. Uncle Chemo's Kona Coffee is now available on the mainland for the very first time. To place an order, just visit UncleChemosKonaCoffee.com and look for our logo on the track and in the winner's circle, along with jockeys Tyler Bays and Kent DeSormo. Uncle Chemo's Kona Coffee, taste the aloha.
Ducks Radio AM 830, KLAA.
We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped.
Heavy Duty Hal, bad boy for life. I like that new nickname, HTH, baby.
HDH.
Okay.
Talking about HTH, he's on fire. He's back. Mr. Bruce Finkelstein joining us now.
Brucey.
Bruce, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Jeff, Skip, Hal, how's it going, fellas? I'm smoldering a little bit. We lost last week, so let's turn it around.
Yes, let's turn it
Bruce,
around.
you've been hot forever.
Yes.
I mean, everybody can lose once in a while. You're the only guy who wins 70% of the time or whatever you've been the last 6 months.
I wish I did, but that's nice to hear. It's been a good year, guys. Let's continue on and then finish out strong.
Been a great year, Bruce, and let's go to Golden Gate, my buddy. That's your home track. You love it, and you've been on fire up there. So let's get a win. Thanks.
Let's go to the feature race, Skip. The seventh race. It's called the Golden Nugget. These are lightly raced 2-year-olds sprinting, and I'm going to go with the fourth choice on the program, Jerry Hollendorfer's second-time starter, the 6 T-Von. Now, when you look at this horse on paper, he looks just okay. He rallied from off the pace, wasn't a big margin. He won the race from by about a half a length. They were a little bunched up at the wire. So at first glance, one might think, okay, not bad, but nothing nothing remarkable there. I think when you watch the video on this guy, it's a lot better than what you see on paper. First off, he didn't break especially well. He was almost last just after the start. He moved up. He kind of threw his head up in the air and checked going to the turn. He was kind of in heavy traffic. He got into a contending position on the end of the turn. The rider, Orozco, was going to knife between two horses in front. He changed his mind in the early stretch, and he had to angle out to the 3-pound. So he kind of lost his momentum. He was quick. Once he got in the clear, he went on with it and won by a half length. I think with a better trip, he wins by a bigger margin. He should definitely benefit with the outing. First to the second start for horses, I would say biggest improvement a horse will show. Look at the setup today, guys. There's a ton of speed in here. You have the 2-horse Midnight Special, the 4-horse Tribal War Chant, and also the 5, the White Shadow. They're all horses that have a lot of speed. He gets to sit on the outside and wait and make one run. I think he has the best late kick in this race, and he's perfectly drawn for it. Race 7 in the Golden Nugget, the 6th T-Von, I believe it is, 4-1 on the morning line.
How did King Jerry go off at almost 16-1 first time out for on Tivon?
Yeah, that's a great question. No idea. To be honest with you, I'm assuming, Jeff, he probably wasn't working all that well in the morning.
Right, or maybe there was some big favorite in there or something like that, or...
I mean, his works, if you look at the times of his works leading up to that debut, they were extremely slow.
Right. And The White Shadow was one of the most underrated TV shows back in
Ken Howard.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Coolidge
What was the guy?
and-
One of the kid's name was Salami.
Salami, that's right. Yes. Coolidge, Salami, and what was his name? Ken something or other.
Ken Howard.
Yeah. Ken Howard.
I love that
yeah.
show. That was a great show.
That was
Sorry,
a
I
great
had to
show.
go there. So
That
okay.
dates us a little bit there, Jeff.
Well, we do like the outside draw as well. 4-1. Tivon, race 7, Golden Gate. The Golden Nugget, 4-1.
Right. Bruce, I like that horse too. I watched that replay and thought the same thing as you. And it broke on the inside. It broke, down on the rail, the 2-hole. Now goes to the outside, with the extra half furlong too. I really like that horse.
Yeah, like I said, Skip, also in the stretch, when you kind of stop on a horse, like that and angle out, horses lose momentum. Sometimes they lose interest, actually, when you break their momentum. I thought that was impressive when he got in the clear and he really had that quick twitch. He had that quick turn of his foot.
I thought the same thing, buddy. Now, where are we going to go at Del Mar today?
Okay, let's go to the 8th race at Del Mar, and I've been waiting for the number 7 horse, Captain Scotty, to try this 2 turns. Now, he won his first 2 races sprinting, one of which was at Santa Anita on the front end. But this is sort of a contradiction in terms, or an oxymoron. He is a slow speed horse. In other words, he can get to the front if the fractions are slow, if the field isn't that fast. For example, at Santa Anita, he won on the lead, but he did it in 45 and change for a half mile. That's not fast, really, for a decent horse. And you see what happened to him in subsequent starts. He ran up against City of Light. He had a bad start in another race. He also was just outrun at Los Alamitos, just not quick enough in the sprint race. He ran okay in defeat in that last race. This race, it'll be a totally different set of dynamics. Slower group of horses. The tempo will also be much slower than it would be in a 6-furlong race. In this particular race, guys, I think he can grab the lead with Flavien Prat and never look back. I think he's going to love these set of circumstances. His recent form doesn't look all that good, so maybe the price stays where it is on the morning line. I believe he's 3-1 on the morning line. So in race 8, love the 7, Captain Scotty, listed at 3-1 on the morning line.
So hopefully Captain Scotty will be on the beam, 3-1. Did you get that?
I get it.
Thank you.
I get it.
Sorry, that was horrible. But
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry, Spock. Where do we find your picks there, Bruce?
BetOnBruce.com. Remember, there's holiday racing on Monday. We have, by the way, on the website, we have audio also, late races from Aqueduct and Best Bets and everything you need. Or if you need just Best Bets via the phone line, give me a call at 888-708-8877. All
right, my brother, let's get a couple winners. We'll talk to you next week.
Have a great weekend, fellas.
You got it.
See you, Bruce.
Before we go to Mike Piranio, I just got a text. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for the shout-outs from Ralph and Will Call. So
you didn't even give him one, did you?
No, for the past season.
Okay.
Is he still in the booth?
I thought he's in the booth still.
No, he's in the booth. No,
okay.
They don't let him out during the. Yeah. I think Thanksgiving they let him out.
They let him out.
Yeah, for one day.
Thank God. Okay. Thank God he's got DoorDash.
And Grubhub. That's it. So
that's all he needs.
Yeah, Hal lives Hal.
Hey, watch that. Watch that.
Oh, never mind. Anyways, joining us now from the Mandalay Bay, Mr. Mike Piranio. Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Good morning, guys. How you been? I just had a ghost visit me and told me that I really blew it not betting Jack Van Berg, and the next race Van Berg won another race, and being from Nebraska, that's I can't believe I didn't at least put something on those horses on Breeders' Cup Friday.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Oh, yeah.
And Audible the day it ran too. I had that all over the Derby, and I didn't bet it that with the week of the Breeders' Cup. I'm very embarrassed.
Ariana, we were on the same NFL team last week, though, weren't we? Weren't we together?
Yes, Carolina.
Yeah. Carolina. You're jumping on the Chappie bandwagon. I'm 9-0, buddy. Actually, you gave it out first. Sorry,
I try to give them out all the time, but this, you're going to run out eventually on that. I think this week I've got I'm going with the Cleveland Browns, and they're plus 5.5 at least at home against Atlanta Falcons. So I think Cleveland gets a good win here at home, and they need one, that's for sure.
Hey, Mike, let me ask you a quick question. What's the spread on that Seattle Ram game? I heard it's creeping up to 10.5 now.
10.5?
Yeah, it's
It
moving
is?
up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's moving up. These big favorites. This time of year, they start getting big, where they get to the point where they're too big sometimes.
I just told you it was 10.5.
I
Do you
know,
not
but
believe
he's
me?
in Vegas. He's looking at the board right now. Who am I going to
I'm
believe?
9-0.
You or him?
I'm Mr. Vegas.
Well, you guys realize last week was the worst weekend for the books in
Yes.
maybe the history of football.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
If you can figure out who the public's betting this week, I think we might get some of our money back. So
I agree with that. Yeah, I was going to mention that. I read on Monday how bad of a weekend for Vegas.
bad.
It was terrible.
We picked up some on Thursday, but that was the first game of the week. We need some more games, or I'll be
I was
living in
all
a
over
van
Pittsburgh.
down by the river pretty soon. So.
Mike, you know how it works. That money will come back around.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got to win sometime, or you quit playing.
Yeah.
That's right.
You'll get it all back when we come out. Well, other than Hal.
Can it be this week? I really need you.
Hey, speaking of that, Mike, I got a couple friends that are going to be heading out your way in the next couple weeks, so I told them to give you a ring.
Perfect. I'll be glad to help them out on anything. So, New Year's here is fantastic. If you guys could come out for New Year's, we got Maroon 5 here 2 nights. We got 2 places on top of the hotel. You can go out and watch the fireworks down the strip from 60 floors up, and all kinds of stuff going on New Year's. It's New Year's Eve and New Year's are fantastic, and it just happens to be some bowl games those weeks.
Oh, yes, my favorite time
We start
of year.
back at racing. So, Nate, my boss, if you're listening, maybe a work trip I may be able to go to. Hint, hint.
Okay, Mike, where are we going to go for our horse play today?
Let's go to the Fall Del Mar meet. I like the 9th race. It's a mile on the turf. I like the 2 horse, Out of Balance. It's a Kitten's Joy horse, Thunder Gulch, El Prado. Should love the turf. It's not a ton of speed. It's kind of a shortish field, but I think she's got a good chance to win this. I'm taking the 2 over the 4-6-9. That 4 reach is an arch horse, and I'm going to key the 2 over the 4-6-9 and box it backwards. And I think if I can get the 4 in there, it's going to pay some good money with the 2 on top at 5-1.
I like it.
Right.
Okay, so race 9, the 2 Out of Balance, 5-1. Hoffman's for the Ammerman's homebred over the 4 reach beeswax and 4-6-9, right? So
4-6-9,
2 and then
you got
reversed.
it. And everybody come out to see Mike at Mandalay Bay. They got the renovated sports book, and like he always says, he'll take care of the players for sure, right, Mike?
If you're playing horses, you'll love it here.
That's right. So, all right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week. Let's get a couple winners home.
Good luck to everyone.
You got
Okay,
it.
Mike. Take care, Mike.
All right. You want to give Calbred of the Week?
Let's do it. We're going to go Calbred of the Week. We're going to go to race 7. We're going to go number 2, Prince Earl. This horse has been ultra impressive first 2 starts, coming down the hill at Santa Anita, and then actually September 1st at Del Mar, coming off a little layoff. Won very impressively. I love the stride on this gelding. I think it's going to be a nice Calbred with a bright future. It ran in 134-1 and was very impressive that day. Had a little trouble, split horses, got outside, ears went up, and went right by. This horse has got a great stride.
Ran against Open Company last time, now back into restricted here.
Right. I like this horse a lot.
Yeah.
So number 2, Prince Earl in this race 7 at Del Mar.
Pays to own a Calbred, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
Calbred premiums. And, of course, it pays to go to Barton Thoroughbreds.
Oh, yes. Award-winning.
Award-winning. Check out their website. Go to TML. We've got their everybody's website.
All our sponsors are
all
on the
of our
website.
sponsors are on the website. But just a beautiful facility, and Kate and the crew will take good care
Kate
of
will
you.
take care of you.
Hal, what do you? You're
I would
looking
like
at
to.
me like you need
well,
to talk.
Before I get lost
We
in,
got about
in the
30
rest of the show.
seconds.
Okay, I'd like to give my football. My parlay would be Chargers -9.5 over the Raiders, and we're going to take that to San Francisco -3 over the Giants. That's Chargers -9.5, San Francisco -3.
Okay, as Leilani
Wow.
boos you there, we're
Hal's
she
giving out
knows- she knows the
parlays now.
Raiders.
He went 3-0 on his little Twitter
Well,
account,
and won
Bill.
Thursday, too.
And
Yeah.
won Thursday. He
That
thinks he's
four.
on
I
fire.
think
He
that
thinks
was-
he's Jimmy the Greek.
No, I'm Chappie Jr.
That was fake. Heavy duty Hal. All right. On that note, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to the Morning Line Sports Show on AM 830 KLAA, home of the undefeated Fighting Irish.
And Chappie.
I know you gon' lose it.
Ducks Radio AM 830, KLAA.
Picking the winners at the races is not always clear, but picking the right pool and spa company is always crystal clear. That's right, Crystal Clear Pool and Spa are specialists in swimming pool spas and backyard renovations. They've been in business for over 20 years and pride themselves on quality work and customer service. Look at some of these reviews on Yelp. We could not be more pleased. The renovation was stunning. They specialize in pools, but also excel in projects like decking, coping, landscaping, and more. Give the owner Kevin a call at 626-446-0592 or visit crystalclearpoolinc.com. For pools and spas, your choice is crystal clear.
Hey, what's going on? Mikey here, and I'm going to tell you about an offer from my good friends at ExpressBet. Let's be honest, we know you love playing the races, but you can't always make it to the track. Sometimes life just gets in the way of a good bet. Well, what if I told you about a place where you never miss a bet and you start with house money? You'd say I'm crazy, right? Well, not at ExpressBet. Your first $100 are on them. That's right. Sign up with expressbet.com using promo code XBRadio, bet $100, and they'll deposit $100 back into your account the very next day. Hey, plus you could get an extra $25 if you use Express Fund Direct Deposit. You see what I mean? House money for betting the races. It's that easy. Check it out at expressbet.com to learn more. And don't forget to sign up with promo code XBRadio. You're gonna love it. And that's a Mikey guarantee. Must be 18 years or older and 21 years old in certain states to open an account with ExpressBet and reside in a state where such activity is legal. Void where prohibited. National Gambling Support Line 800-522-4700.
Why have top trainers including Bob Baffert and Neil Drysdale sent their horses to Barton Thoroughbreds in Santa Ynez? Whether it's for injury recovery or merely to reduce the stress of racing and stall confinement that a thoroughbred undergoes at the track, top trainers know Barton Thoroughbreds offers numerous benefits to maintain and improve the health of any horse, including sunshine, fresh air, great weather, ocean breezes, a European thoroughbred exerciser and walker, and nearly 200 acres of grass padlocks. They also offer experienced personnel, veterinarian support, stud breeding services to numerous Grade 1 winning stallions, and competitive pricing. Located in the heart of wine country, Barton Thoroughbreds offers the rehabilitation your horse deserves in a safe environment that you can trust. Call Barton Thoroughbreds for more information. 805-693-1777. That's 805-693-1777.
G'day, this is Michael Rona, and you're listening to the Morning Line Show on AM 830 with Chappie, Seminar Skip, and Bandstand Hal. You are, I'm not. I can never concentrate because I can't stop thinking about Bandstand Hal's hair. Are there birds nesting in there? I don't know how Chappie, who uses my hairstylist, can sit in the same studio. I'm going to have some more Vegemite on toast. Hooroo!
From the tropical rainforests of Hawaii's Big Island, nature has given us Uncle Kimo's Kona Coffee. Derived from a naturally occurring coffee bean that is only found in this precise altitude and climatic setting, Uncle Kimo's Kona Coffee ensures a perfect start to your day or any cherished moment from sunup to sundown. Every treasured coffee bean is the byproduct of nearly 4 years of nurturing on the 57-acre family farm, and unlike many other coffee beans from the Big Island, Uncle Kimo's is estate grade and hand roasted. This means all beans are grown, picked, roasted, and packaged on the farm to ensure the beans are the most balanced and as rich in flavor as possible. Uncle Kimo's Kona Coffee is now available on the mainland for the very first time. To place an order, just visit UncleKimosKonaCoffee.com and look for our logo on the track and in the winner's circle, along with jockeys Tyler Bays and Kent DeSormo. Uncle Kimo's Kona Coffee, taste the aloha.
Ducks Radio AM 830 KLAA.
I was caught in the middle of a railroad track.
a shout out to Heavy Duty Hal. HDH, baby.
I'm still Bandstand.
The Morning Line Sports Show. Heavy Duty Hal. Rocking it.
You see how nice his mustache is looking too? He's got the good old handlebars.
Huh?
I mean,
I could even make it go up like this, like Raleigh fingers. Look at that.
Well, take it easy.
Nice.
Whoa, that scared me. Yeah. Sorry. Back to earth here. Joining us now, I believe from Churchill Downs, Mr. Bruno DiGiulio. Bruno, what's happening, buddy?
Well, we'll have to say Lexington, Kentucky this morning. Little sad news this morning. There was an incident on the track where a exercise rider lost his life at Kenny McPeak. Our condolences go to McPeak Racing and Adonis Okuna's family, and it just kind of sometimes makes you, even more appreciate what these exercise riders and jockeys do every morning. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Well, and maybe we'll put something together for Adonis maybe in the next couple of weeks as far as some kind of donation. As soon as I know something, I'll let you guys know.
Okay. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Wow.
People don't, we like you said, we take it for granted. They put their lives on the line every single day.
They
It's
do.
Just,
They do.
A tragedy, seriously.
So sorry to hear that. So that's terrible. More bad news.
Yeah. Well, let's look at a race at Churchill Downs today, and let's look one at Del Mar, and let's celebrate racing and celebrate for Adonis.
That's
There
right.
you go.
You're gonna let Skipper pick him?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I would let
He
you
loves
pick
this.
a race for me to pick for the life depended on.
I wasn't even going to attempt to. Trust me.
He looks so forward to me picking these races. Bruno, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
going to come up with a good one today, buddy. Race 6 at Churchill Downs.
I knew you were going to go there.
Oh.
I knew. It's funny. I was already at the page already. It's funny. You guys all know this. How many times you've walked into your OTB or at the track, and you get the one guy that comes up to you, with his head shaking, going, "Man, you know what? This trainer can't win a race. That trainer can't train. That jockey can't do that." How many times has that happened, and that trainer wins 2 races or 3 races that day, or that jockey wins 3 races and beats you? About a month and a half ago, a really good close friend of mine looked at me and said, "That Vicky Oliver, man, she can't buy a race. I don't know what those guys are doing." She went on a tear where the percentage isn't over blaring, but you could just tell the horses that were ready to run ran, and that was Vicky Oliver with the number 1 Garden Affair with Edgar Morales. Edgar Morales gets a lot of abuse on Twitter. This kid can ride a little bit, and he's done really well with Vicky Oliver. And the 1 Garden Affair listed 3-1 on the line. I thought I was going to get a little more of a price. I think the horse is very, very live from the 1 inside. So Vicky Oliver with Garden Affair, the number 1 at Churchill Downs. I'm going to use it over the 2 Freudian Finish, and the 3 Eyes Reward for Kenny Miller and John Cord. So that is race 6 at Churchill Downs, the 1 with the 2 and 3.
Okay, race 6, Churchill, the 1 with the 2 and 3. Skipper, what do you got for him at Del Mar?
Bruno, I'm going to go to the last race at Del Mar. How about race 9?
Okay, race 9. You're going to make me wait till everybody to the end of the day.
Go out a winner, buddy.
Bailout.
I will say this. I got to say this to you, though, Skip. A lot of people believe, these guys, they're maidens, they're clockers, they're maidens. We're good all the way through, and sometimes I think we get kind of pigeonholed, and it's about maidens. Clockers are good with first-time starters. No, you're wrong. We're good with looking at horses coming into races well. We're good with 2 second-time starters, stakes races. Sometimes if you open up your mind, and this is not directed at you, Skip, but if handicappers open up their mind and stop thinking of clockers with first-time starters, maybe they would actually cash a few bets because they would actually be listening. And all I'm saying is open your ears and listen instead of trying to tell us what we are good at. The 9th race, maidens going a mile on the turf. Very interesting race. We got to 10, Tapwater. beautifully bred daughter of Tappet, who finished second to Mother, who in the Grade 1 Del Mar Debutante, and who went on to win the Rags to Riches at CD last weekend on opening weekend. I think this horse is going to improve a ton for Richard Mandela. Great filly, she got a 4-star work for us back on the 16th. Tapwater to me looks very strong in there. Number 2, Out of Balance, is a horse I'm also going to use in my pick 4. And what's interesting is she's a daughter of Balance. Balance was a half sister to Zenyatta, who started the whole Zenyatta purchase by David Engordo and Dottie Engordo when she knew that David Hoffman's had a really good filly and they were looking for a half sister to her. So Out of Balance to me is a very interesting horse. What do you guys think of Assad Espinoza, this bug boy?
I think he does a good job, honestly, and I think I give that horse a big look as well. So I got no problem with his riding. What about you, Skip?
I'm trying to open up my mind. Is all I'm trying to do.
Well, hey, Skip, that wasn't at you, but it's a serious.
What was it at me?
Get around a lot. You know what? I hear handicappers all the time, and they are so close-minded that it really kills them to at the windows. And all I'm saying is, listen. I've had guys laugh at me sometimes. I'll say, well, this horse, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, this guy is 1 for 32. Well, guess what? People said, Sadler was 0 for 41 going to the Breeders' Cup Classic. What did that stat get you?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so we got Tapwater over Out of Balance. Where do we find your picks there, Bruno?
RacingWithBruno.com, and 10% off for the Chappie coupon code, CHAPPY. Go to RacingWithBruno.com and open your mind up and cash some tickets today.
All right, brother. Free your mind. We'll talk to you next week.
See you, Bruno.
All right.
Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Hal, that's a hunch play for you. Tap water. That's the only thing you drink.
No, I'm allergic to tap water.
Oh, okay. So joining us now, cue the music.
No music.
Cue the music.
He doesn't deserve music.
Leilani.
There we go.
I believe you can get me through the night.
Hopefully you can get us through this segment with a prepared statement. HDH.
It's not so much. Excuse me. It's not so much of a statement, it's more of a complaint. Before I introduce our next co-host, I was very troubled by the invasion of some of my disposable Twitter accounts by our next guest and Jason Avila. They were exposing my personal direct messages to the world, and one in particular to Joan Jett, yes, of the Blackhawks. I was attempting to reconnect with her from our days at the Sugar Shack in Studio City back in '75. But with this blatant disregard for my private messages, I have to start all over again. Okay, now, with that off my chest, I would like to introduce the 220-pound maven of TVG's FanDuel, Mr. David Graham Weaver.
214.2, get it right.
Okay.
What did you rate that one on? That
that was just
I don't
a
even
true
know
story.
what he's talking about.
What do you mean?
Private messages. I've never seen a private message.
You were all over. You were making
Joan
fun
Jett.
of it. Joan Jett, yes.
Do you tune? I tune him out after word 2 now, don't you? When he starts in on it.
Isn't this a horse racing and sports betting show?
Supposed to be.
We thought
It was.
We thought.
Hal's talking about weight and all this now. I mean,
In
come
Sugar
on.
Shack?
That's some pretty heavy-duty stuff, Hal.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, what do you got for us today? Dream, are you going to give us a Los Al play and a football pick?
I'm going to promote something next week at Los Al. That'll be my Los Al discussion. We have got a great opportunity to raise some money for the Sam Thompson Memorial Foundation, which is a foundation that I'm a board member of, helping not only injured riders but also people of the backstretch that need help. And we also give scholarships to young kids that want to, end up with a job in the horse racing industry. Mike Smith is going to be at Los Alamitos at night on next Saturday, November the 17th, signing posters that we had made of Justify in winning the Triple Crown. So all proceeds will go to that great cause. So if you can get out to Los Al 8 o'clock, November the 17th. Get Mike to sign that poster, and it'll be all going to the Sam Thompson Memorial Foundation.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
Great
All
cause, great cause.
We'll remind everybody again about that, so get out. That's an awesome thing that he's doing, a great cause.
And what a class act Mike Smith is. I mean, he never turns any of that stuff down. He's always there signing every last autograph. That guy is so great.
Yep. NFL, what are you doing, buddy?
I love a game this week. I don't know if you guys have even talked about any of the games, but I just do not see how the Saints can bounce back from that emotional victory over the undefeated Rams and go to Cincinnati and deliver a top-notch performance. I think Cincinnati is going to pound on a very flat Saints team this week. I like the Bengals.
I like your thinking. What's the line on that? Like 5.5-ish?
I think it was 5.5.
Four. I've seen anywhere between 4 and 5.5. They don't have AJ Green. I'm okay with that. I hope that makes people not like Cincinnati. I just think that New Orleans is going to bounce to the moon here.
Letdown game.
So I'm looking money line, first half, points, anything involves Cincinnati, I'm all in.
Love it. He's all in on the Bengals. And
do you have your streak alive still?
No, sure,
I'm 9-0.
He's
Yeah,
8-0, going for 9.
Shoot, 8-0. Okay,
Going for 9.
I'll give it after the break here. We got a break, then we got to get
I'll be listening.
2-minute Tyler on. So thanks. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you next week.
Dave, you're the
I
best.
don't know if Bruno said open your mind or open your ears. I think it was both. I don't know. He was very mean today.
He always is
He's
mean.
I don't know
never
what
mean,
happened
not
there.
Bruno. And it's always towards me. I can't wait to get him in studio. Trust me, we're going to have a long talk. Yeah. It
All
won't
right.
be a brawl. Trust me.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
A beat down.
All right, see you guys.
See you later. All right, we're going to take a quick break and listen to the Morning Line Sports Show on AM 830 KLAA.
Way down inside, honey, you need it.
Ducks Radio, AM 830, KLAA.
Hey, what's going on? Mikey here, and I'm going to tell you about an offer from my good friends at ExpressBet. Let's be honest, we know you love playing the races, but you can't always make it to the track. Sometimes life just gets in the way of a good bet. Well, what if I told you about a place where you never miss a bet and you start with house money? You'd say I'm crazy, right? Well, not at ExpressBet. Your first $100 are on them. That's right. Sign up with ExpressBet.com using promo code XBRadio, bet $100, and they'll deposit $100 back into your account the very next day. Hey, plus you could get an extra $25 if you use Express Fund Direct Deposit. You see what I mean? House money for betting the races. It's that easy. Check it out at expressbet.com to learn more. And don't forget to sign up with promo code XBRadio. You're gonna love it. And that's a Mikey guarantee. Must be 18 years or older and 21 years old in certain states to open an account with ExpressBet and reside in a state where such activity is legal. Void where prohibited. National Gambling Support Line 800-522-4700.
The track is back for the Fall Racing Festival, and Sundays will be cooler than ever because every Sunday is free and fun at Del Mar. Diamond Club members get free admission, free seat, and free program. To add to the fun, we'll be serving $5 Cardiff Crack Tri-Tip sliders and $5 Coors Light 16-ounce pints. Don't miss free and fun Sundays every Sunday at Del Mar. First post is 12:30 p.m., presented by Coors Light, world's most refreshing beer.
Ducks Radio, AM 830,
KLAA.
Welcome back to Heavy Duty Hal.
Okay, all right.
Rock it
Let's go.
out.
Where's 2 minutes Tyler?
We've
Yeah, you're not kidding.
We've turned into the heavy duty sports station this morning with HDH here. Joining us now, Wagering Tyler from ExpressBet. What's going on, Tyler?
That's why I like it. That's my real name.
I know. Sorry about that.
Good morning, Tyler.
You just can't let it slip out. Huh? You
No.
just always have to let it out.
No, I know. And sorry for storming out on you last night.
Oh, no. I was right there on the same page with you.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But anyways, you sound a little more awake today. You have a little Uncle Chemo's before you got up? You sound...
Always. You need something to boost you up after a long night of
losing,
wallowing in our sorrows.
I know. So talk to us real quick. What's going on with ExpressBet, Del Mar, everything else? Give us the scoop.
Well, ExpressBet, something that I'm not sure if I mentioned throughout all the season before, was we have an ongoing promotion every week after week, for Gulfstream regular or Gulfstream West, we have, if you play the Pick 6, you get 6 times the amount of points that you would normally get. And the Stronach Pick 5, if you play that every Friday, you get 5 times the amount of points, which I've been taking advantage of. And it's really good promotion. And that's ongoing, regardless.
All right, I love it. Now, give us a pick. You need a winner here, buddy. What's going on? Where are you going?
Yeah, well, first off, a shout-out to my buddy John, who him and I were talking about this horse last night. I kind of like Ike Walker over at Del Mar in race 8. He's always loved this horse. I like it, too. It seems to really come in strong at Del Mar. It loves that track particularly. Its time form figures are stronger there. Everything's stronger when that horse runs down there. I know Jerry Hollendorfer also has Shiver Me Timbers, which obviously is an amazing horse that's ran up against Justify multiple accounts. But I'm going to go with Ike Walker for a small upset at 5-2 morning line.
All right,
hopefully in that race.
Ike Walker 5-2. We'll talk to you next week. We're running out of time. Thanks, bud.
All right, sounds good.
5 for 8 at Del Mar. Talk about horse for course. All right, real quick. I was between Seattle plus 10.5 and the Colts. I love to give I love to take dogs. I'm going to go ahead and try to go 9-0. I'm going to take the Colts minus 2.5 against Jacksonville. Colts minus 2.5. And I do think Seattle's going to cover as well in a letdown game against the Rams. But I'm going to go Colts. What's your play?
My play is race 5 at Del Mar. I love number 6, Mercy. This horse had a ton of trouble last time. Hopped at the start, turning for home, had nowhere to go, only to get out late and finished fast, galloped out great, and I love the jockey switch from Bayerano to Mike Smith.
By the way, I was going to do a couple singles because I am going down there today, and one of them happened to be Mercy. I do like that. I also give a strong play to, if I can find it now, in the third, Apache Princess, the 10, 4-1, Keith DeSormo, unusual heat, first time to draw. Going on the turf. Heavy Duty, any last words?
No, I just hope everybody has a good betting day today. Make some money.
All right, so good luck to everybody going down to play in the tournament. We're heading down there. Seminar.
Happy Veterans Day, too.
And our hearts go out to everybody, and everybody be kind to each other, be safe. For Seminar Skip and HGH Heavy Duty Hal, I'm Chappie. You listen to the Morning Line Sports Show. Stay tuned for Jay Privman. Go Irish.